The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Women continue to break boundaries in traditionally male-dominated professions, and we are so lucky to have one such trailblazer here in Colorado. Linda Alvarado is the CEO and president of Alvarado Construction, president of Palo Alto Restaurant Company, and she's the co-owner of the Colorado Rockies. She was the first Latino owner, male or female, in Major League Baseball. And we thank her so much for taking the time out of her busy schedule to chat with us today about International Women's Day and the Brawny paper towels Strength Has No Gender and Stay Giant campaigns. This is a big deal, Linda, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, and today is March 8th is National Women's Day. And so what is Brawny doing to celebrate?
Well, Brawny has launched a program called Strength Has No Gender. And this is to recognize strong and resilient women who are challenging the gender stereotypes. They've created video documentaries to tell stories of real women who have broken down barriers in male-dominated professions. International Women's Day is all about celebrating the accomplishments of women, and it's great that Brawny has gotten involved.
That's right. Now, so how did you get involved in the Strength Has No Gender campaign?
Well, I got contacted by Brawny, who had tracked my career as a commercial general contractor and as an owner of the Major League Baseball team, the Colorado Rockies. And they approached me about being featured in one of their videos. This campaign is all about celebrating strength and inspiring other women and girls to chase their dreams. So I was happy to be part of this and tell my story. These are strong women that are everywhere doing great things, and that's what this campaign is all about.
You are an inspiration to a lot of women. So what can you share about your story that maybe our viewers don't know about you?
Well, I presume I'm non-traditional in the sense of what women did or had done previously. Women were looking in the 70s and 80s, were looking through the glass ceiling, trying to break through into new careers. And I was entering in a industry where it was the concrete ceiling, where I couldn't even see how I was going to get the path. I grew up in New Mexico. My parents are both Hispanic, 5 brothers, no sisters. But I thank my parents for not letting either my ethnicity nor my gender prevent me from playing football, softball, basketball, changing oil with my dad in his truck. And they would tell me, stand up and do what you believe you can succeed at. Don't take anything for granted. On the other hand, look for reasons you can succeed, not excuses for why you cannot.
Isn't that the best message from parents to help inspire you to become what you want to outside of any boundaries that you have?
Well, it is, and in the context of I didn't know my basic training with 5 brothers and no sisters building forts and construction projects would someday lead to my future career path. They all have some very amazing stories in these videos. There's Swin Cash, a WNBA player and one of the first female NBA broadcasters. There's also a firefighter from Detroit, as well as the first female president and dean of the Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta. And I'm very honored to be among such inspirational women that are featured in these videos.
And all of those videos can be seen on Brawny.com, all inspirational and, yes, like you said, amazing women, and you're included. You're part of that group. What do strength and resilience mean to you?
Strength and resilience sounds easy, but it's kind of like when you begin to learn to walk. You're going to get up and fall down. You're going to trip, sometimes go backward, but eventually you're going to not only have the physical strength, but the emotional, mental capacity to not just get up, but to run, to skip, to jump, and to really build your strength. Brawn and strength are not just physical. Mm-hmm. It is also mental and emotional. And it's the thought of building, for example, in my career, not just foundations of steel and mortar and brick. It is the intellectual capacity that you build in a way that makes you not just competitive, but enables you to succeed. In my business, I was not well accepted, and one of the things that I had to do when people question what is a woman doing on a construction site was to be certain that I didn't allow these negative comments of she'll never succeed, what is she doing there, affect my vision and focus on what I would become. Life is not like the brochure. It's full of curves and roadblocks, closures. Sometimes you have to go backwards to find another route to get there. But women in non-traditional careers and in all careers are not giving up. They're finding a way, but not just dressing the part, getting into the game, having some fun, taking some risks, knowing that in life, just like in baseball, you're never going to get to second base if you keep your foot safely on first.
I love it. I love all of it. Thank you so much. You're well deserving of the Strength Has No Gender campaign from Brawny, and we're so glad you had time in your schedule to join us. And I love the shirt, straight from Brawny. We had it made just for you with your name on the inside.
Very
there.
nice.
I love it.
Thank you.
Linda, thanks. We appreciate it. We'll join Brawny paper towels and celebrate strong, resilient women like Linda on International Women's Day, March 8th. Follow the campaign by using hashtag Strength Has No Gender, and to watch the inspiring videos we were talking about. That's 4 women, amazing women, and they're challenging gender types, including Colorado's own Linda Alvarado. Go to Brawny.com. Brawny paper towels paid for this segment.